We knew there'd be a little bit in it with the new ball, but just banked on the overhead more than anything. It's going to be, if the weather's forecast right, it's going to be pretty clear the next few days. So yeah, we just tried to make the most of it. We started well. The middle of the day probably wasn't the best for us. I think probably trying to get rid of a bit of rust and get back into our work with the red ball. But I think yeah, how we finished that the afternoon after that break and got back out there, got the job done. I think it's probably we're pretty happy with 240. Yeah, it was good. It was just good to get back into it. I think that's always the pleasing thing, is probably getting through that first spell and getting back into the game. And I think a couple of early wickets always helps with a bit of confidence. And yeah, I felt good today. It's the pleasing thing to get through a few overs and yeah, the team have a pretty good day in the end. So it's a nice finish. Yeah, no, he was good. I think that's the pleasing thing for him at the end of the day was getting a couple of wickets. I think it's always hard when you've been injured, you haven't played for a bit, you're coming back in, you're trying to prove your fitness and see how you get through a day. But yeah, no, he was happy. He's probably not happy with as much with how he performed early on, but I think he had good rhythm later in his second spell and at the back end there, and yeah, a bit of cramp. I think getting back into it always takes a little bit out of the boys. I think we're all getting pretty heavy legs out there. But yeah, no, he's pulled up well, and I think it was pleasing for him to get a couple at the end. Yeah, he's the little man, but I think it was obviously a great moment for him this morning, getting his cap and getting out there and representing Victoria. Obviously, he's excited. Yeah, but he did well. He looked good out there. He kept well. Got a couple of dismissals throughout the day, which is always nice to get that out of the way and get into the game. And but yeah, he did a very good job.